Hey everybody, welcome back to the Forged 20 podcast. I am your game master for the Tales of Lodrienth campaign. I'm Zach, and I am here joined by Moros, who is played by Hunter, Korus, who is played by me right now, and not Dalton, and playing Loyd is Wrath. And to give a recap of what happened last time, after capturing and gathering information from a vampire spawn who worked for the Blue Shades, the party took refuge in a camp, in town, making their own camp. I apologize. In the morning, they were approached by the Jarl of Ravenmoor, Avalier Woodwalker, and his silent dwarf bodyguard. Avalier thanked them and offered them some business. Avalier was told by Soul Sage Harngon that they found a man with a blue shade symbol on his cloak. He was robbed, and it turns out Avalier Woodwalker was robbed and had his hand chopped off by someone with the same symbol. They stole some ancient scrolls from him in a struggle in his home, telling the location of a potential unknown god's temple that potentially doubles as a lich's phylactery. This item you're searching for can create undead at will. You have no idea what it looks like, or if it's even still in temple, but they're asking you to just go and check and bring some proof that you were there and checked. Learning that the Blue Shades are involved in thieving these documents, you all decided to accept this mission and made your way to the Whisperwood, and on the way found a caravan of travelers seeking refuge in the new town of Ravenmoor. They said that they took a shortcut through the Whisperwood, and they found an outpost of Owlin there, and after giving them some directions, you all entered the woods. When you all entered said woods, you all learned that there were some effects of madness lingering around the wood. Well, the origin of this, you're unsure at this time, but you realized after a few minutes these effects, they went away. Then, you all finally arrived to said Owlin outpost, where you met a small family of Owlin who claim they cannot hear the whispering in the Whisperwood. Their twin sons, Barney and Hooty, you met their unnamed baby brother, and their grandfather, and after selling some wares with the grandfather owl, the effects of the forest catch back up as Korus, with Korus and Loyd, as Korus becomes incapacitated and loses control of himself, as a crimson mist has engulfed his silhouette, and he takes out this young baby Owlin with his cleavers. We are now going to be rolling some initiative as, Korus is going to be fighting. Who? You guys are unsure.
Don't forget the effects of the madness on Loyd as well.
Yes.
And also the whispers of hellfire that I used as a reaction after killing the baby Owlin.
Oh yeah, the entire, that's right, because we described that there was a whisper of hellfire that's now beginning to engulf the entire outpost. There's just flames flickering around you all. So,
everything in a 15-foot radius of the baby Owlin, which is all the other Owlins. Wait, no, it's centered on him. Only these two. Needs to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, that should not be a problem. 14.
It's a failure.
And a 8. So
failure. Needed a pass of 15 to save.
Okay.
Or 15 or more.
Where is...
the damage is 2d8, so I'll go ahead and roll that.
Oh, you want to roll it? Go for it, because I rolled like shit.
I was going to say I can roll this because it was the last action I took. 8 damage.
Oh yeah. As they're both, these two owls are instantly incinerated in the fire. Their corpses burning alongside their child, as one of the twins, Barney, is engulfed in flames, as is the grandfather, who is now burning to ashes. The other Owlin around you all, they look terrified with what's going on around them. They are about to run.
You said roll initiative?
Yes, please roll initiative.
I like to imagine that as the baby Owlin's body swells and explodes, chunks of it land on Loyd, like on his face.
I get the closest thing to it. I'm right next to Moros.
Oh no. That's even worse.
Yep.
He's not next to me, though. He was closer to the baby Owlin before this all ended than me.
All right. Here's what's going to happen. you're gonna see as Korus pulls out one of his cleavers and flings it towards the other twin, Hootie. Let's see if this attack hits. Oh yeah, 14 definitely hits. And as immediately you see this cleaver flying through the air with this crimson kind of color to it, as it immediately creates this hole right where his beak was, and the body falls limp. The mother and the father are the only two remaining. That is all Korus can do, at least I think.
And then, well, he can use his bonus action to throw again. Throw his other cleaver. And remember to add +2 to all damage with the thrown weapon because of Thrown Weapon Master. So
Gotcha. So he will use that bonus action to try to kill. Let's see. We're gonna kill. He's gonna go after the father. Ooh, that's tough. 27. And then adding 2 to that. That's definitely, as you see now in this one's gut, the cleaver goes immediately flying through, slumps over and hits the ground as a complete slaughter is happening. That is going to be Korus' turn. Loyd, what was your effect of madness? Why don't you refresh everybody? Do you remember?
I just know I have to eat something.
The charred baby owlin.
Yeah.
Here, we can take it. I think the Whispers of Hellfire drops, right? But the fire is still lingering behind? Or does it stay up? Let's see.
it's just a one-time thing. It's just like a reaction spell.
Okay. So
It's
yeah,
like a
there's
big explosion.
crispy owlin over here. Looks quite delicious to you. What do you do?
My eyes gloss over. The whispers have taken hold, and I feel hungry. Really, really hungry. My eyes dart around, and I, unfortunately, have my eyes upon the baby owlin. I'm gonna run over there, and I'm just gonna start eating them. Oh, fuck. So good.
Oh my god.
What is happening? Moros is just like, what the fuck is going on?
As I'm eating, you'll start to see tears come down my eyes, but I look like I'm enjoying it.
Oh, roll a d10. Roll a d10. We didn't. You're the only one who didn't roll a d10 for your time of madness. So we'll see how long this lasts. Yeah.
I thought it was like 3 minutes.
It says lasts 1d10 minutes.
Rolled the charisma, the custom.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's. Yes, there are ways to cure madness. There are.
Oh my god, he's just gonna be running from body to body, eating them. What is going on?
Loyd, is there anything else you wish to do? Just, yeah.
Can I do something?
I mean, yeah. I see what you rolled. Let me see. Just to, because I'm gonna go by verbatim what it says. Yeah, you just have an overpowering urge to eat. It doesn't say that you won't know when your life's in danger. So I mean, if you wanted to do an attack, I would allow it. You just wanted to eat it real quick, and it wouldn't be an action to eat it. You just pick it up, and go, or whatever, however your character would react with the madness, and you could go make an attack if you wanted to.
With my mouth stuffed, I'm gonna scream out to Moros. We're under the effects of the Whispering Woods. Oh, hold on. I didn't do the voice correctly. We're under the effects of the Whispering Woods. Moros, you have to stop us. And I will try to stop. Oh, fuck. What did that do?
Let me go grab a Pepsi.
Why is the map so huge?
I'm still here though.
It's a big map. I made it myself. I tried to make a regional map, trying something new. I don't know if I'll do it
There
again.
we go. All right, now I'll try to help. Where is Korus? Right there. I can't really do anything other than use like 'cause I'm still eating.
Still munching away. Got a leg in his hand right now.
I will use
Somehow perfectly fried.
telekinetic movement. I'm gonna use it on my dagger, and I'm gonna send it to Korus here. So I'm going to try to hit him.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh. Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right, I'm gonna use a series of fucking stuff here.
Go for it, my friend.
I'm just gonna pop everything all at once, and then nat 20 it. So here's the dagger damage. 5. I'm gonna use psionic strike. 5. I'm gonna use stroke of the giants and strike of the giants, storm and fire.
39 damage. As you unleash this fury, your strike of the giants and your psionic power alongside with this dagger that you use, you can tell that you've put an absolute dent into the, I guess you could call it vigor, but not really, of Korus. As you can tell, there's some sense of slowing down about them. Is there anything else that you'd like to do? I don't think I think you used your bonus action, right?
Yeah, it's my psionic strike.
All right, and do you want to use any more of your movement, or are you good?
I'm eating.
Just eating. All right, Moros, it's your turn.
Okay, so upon seeing this, the baby Alan exploding in a red miasma of gore, and watching Loyd run over immediately and begin to feast upon it, and Korus continues on his spree of slaughter. Moros is going to you see his eyes get very wide as he's processing this information, and he shouts out, "What have you done?" And then he just runs between Korus and the Owlin mother, and as he's running over there, he shouts at her, "Leave from this place, woman!" And he immediately grabs his greatsword, and he's going to bring that motherfucker down. He's just going to unsheath it and try to take him out. He's going to he's going to use, alright, so we're going to do, this works together, okay. Alright, we're going to go with this greatsword. We're going to try to hit with it. 25.
25. Yeah, that hits, man.
It's a natural 19.
There's no... Don't mess with me, doesn't matter. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage, bro.
And then I'm also going to be using Divine Smite with this.
See, there's gotta be something.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm sending Divine Smite with it as well.
Huh?
So here's the damage for the greatsword, 12. And then here's the damage for the level 1 Divine Smite as well. 7. So 19 points of damage to Korus. 7 of that radiant. As Moros runs over and shouts to the Owlin mother to flee from this place, fly away. He runs over, unsheaths his greatsword, and as he winds up with a mighty, downward slash, you see as the sword begins to glow with this almost radiant light as it comes slicing down into Korus's collarbone area and just and plunges right into his shoulder.
Of course, I'm gonna leave the creative stuff up to you. What happens in this moment?
So, as the sword comes down, piercing through the kind of red, almost blood-like mist that comes off of him, forming almost it's like a cloak around him. The cloak he wears that's now been almost bisected by the great sword is going to fall away, and beneath you're going to see rotted black and greenish bones. And the hand of Korus is going to come up as the red mist fades and grab the sword. Fucked up. As you killed the beast, he's now at 1 HP. So he's got nothing he can do.
This happens
1 HP in a
Moros.
And a point of exhaustion.
Sorry, go ahead.
He's got 1 HP and a point of exhaustion. So
as that happens, Moros places his left boot on Korus's chest and with a great push and heave, pulls the great sword from his body and kicks Korus to the ground. And he stands there and looks at amongst the slaughter of what's gone on. Has the Owlin Mother fleed?
So after you take your turn, she's immediately taking the opportunity to run and running back down this way. Into the woods, disappearing. Flying away.
Moros takes a few deep breaths. You can see exhaustion. He's just confused. Now he turns and looks at Loyd. What is Loyd doing?
He is feasting like a motherfucker.
What in the has become of you people?
Moros, hold me down so I no longer have to eat this baby.
Moros doesn't want to leave Korus because he's literally just killed all these people in front of him, but he's also God, I want him to stop eating this fucking baby so bad. So I'm going to walk over to him and I'm going to try to restrain Loyd. I'm going to try, so I'm going to use my strength versus his, and I'm going to try to grapple him. I'm going to try to put him in a full Nelson.
As you're walking up to me, I turn my head. You see my face. Tears are streaming down my eyes, but my hands are stuffed with the flesh of that baby Owlin, and
there's feathers in your teeth.
You see me trying to hold back, but I stuff another piece into my mouth.
Oh my god!
Please, Moros.
23.
I'm not gonna resist, or maybe I have to because I have that huge urge.
It's an overwhelming desire.
Okay.
Oh, you
thank
did
God.
athletics. I did strength, but it doesn't matter. Don't reroll. We don't want to risk it. Don't reroll.
Oh no, it's athletics check because it's strength versus strength.
That's fine.
Yeah,
As
grapple.
I'm holding you back, and I'm got you in this full Nelson. I beg you, stop this, Loyd, please.
It's the woods. Remember when I passed out in the beginning when we got here? I think there is a curse upon these lands.
Moros still hanging on. But what in the gods do we do?
I don't know. I think we have to find that phylactery. Fuck keeping it. Destroy it.
Damn it! And I let Loyd go. I let him go. I can't hold him all day. I let him go, and he fucking, if he eats the baby, he eats the baby. As
Well, it's
I
only
said,
for 8
damn it,
minutes.
left him alone. I'd assume he's probably done at this point. I've been wrestling with you. I turn to Korus though. What the hell was that?
Would you believe me if I said it was the fault of the woods?
Moros like kneels down, doesn't quite kneel down. He like almost, he bends down a little bit and looks Korus right in the eyes. No.
Good. I didn't think you were that stupid anyways. It's a lot. Give me a second. I can't really talk too well right now.
Could I perhaps lay on hands him enough for him to be able to speak?
Yeah, you can.
Wait, it's healing magic. Will healing magic hurt him?
You
Yeah,
don't
it probably
know.
would hurt him, wouldn't it?
You don't know.
I mean, if I make him go to sleep, he'll wake up and have a long rest. I mean, if I make him go on a long rest, it's got to, Zach. It's got to. I mean, it's in the rules.
What do you want to do, man?
I'm not going to. I won't heal him. Moros wouldn't heal him anyways in this moment. That's just Hunter trying to be nice. Moros wouldn't give a shit if he wanted a minute or whatever. He's going to sit there and wait. He can't fix what happened. So Moros says, very well. I have all the time in the world. Take your minute.
Okay. Alright. This is gonna be a bit of a long story.
Moros points around him as you say this is going to be a long story. You guys are there, right? I want to make sure I didn't cut out.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, forgive me. He kind of points around at the slaughter around him. Please, Korus.
Oh,
It doesn't seem that we have anything else going on anymore.
I know. Remember how I was, you confronted me about my current undeath situation and how I mentioned there was a bit more to it left that I couldn't talk about at the moment. Well, this is part of that other bit. There's a reason I do not sleep, and it's not because I'm undead, it's because I don't exactly control myself when I'm unconscious. Or, well, incapacitated, I guess is a better word. The beast that is been referred to as the Crimson Bull, that's his time to be in control. It's the curse of, well, the curse of Malekith. The creature I had fished from the seas and had granted me these weapons. And I know before you say anything, I can't get rid of them. I've tried. I've tried burying them. I've tried throwing them into volcanoes. I've tried chucking them off cliffs. They always come back. There is no getting rid of them. And the blades, they hunger and thirst. And well, when I'm no longer in control, what you see around you happens. It's not happened in over 120 years, but the last time was much worse than this.
What happened the last time?
A lot of people died, is the short of it. A lot.
being a village, a city?
A lot being a number I cannot count to.
Moros's eyes get like kind of wide in almost like shock and disbelief almost. But he's listening.
When, the beast is different than I. When it starts to kill, it's like a tidal wave. It grows and grows. It just seems to get bigger and bigger. It doesn't have the same limitations we do. Well, the first victims were a bunch of innocent villagers and my family. Nearly 75 of them. Then on to the next village, similar story, a bunch of fishermen, a few poorly trained guardsmen, really just kids playing dress up. And it went from there. Went from the western coast all the way up towards your home. And
all the way towards the Badlands.
All the way towards the Badlands, yeah. And I've ever since I came back to, that's the wrong way of putting it, ever since I regained control, because I don't lose consciousness. I see it all, I watch it all, I understand the pain and suffering I cause. And nobody understands better than me. It's like watching a fucking play, but you can't speak, you're bound to the chair, you can't get up to leave, and there's nothing you can do. It just keeps on going. And well, that's about the gist of it.
Is there a limit to how many times
I don't.
This can happen before perhaps you lose control permanently?
I do not know. I didn't know even the beast that had cursed me until we had found out Echo.
So basically, to sum it up, you're walking potential cataclysm to whatever's nearby, whatever unfortunate soul happens to be nearest when or if you ever go unconscious.
Yeah. It's not just if I go unconscious. If the blades don't feed, they take over for the night. First, it was small things. Animals. Creatures, things like that. Now it's small humanoids. Goblins. Needs more blood. That's why that's why my journey's gone kinda a bit with y'all. I need a group around me that can stop me if something happens. But also, it's the first time I found a real clue since I met Sarkat about anything about what's going on. And, well, if Echo is to be believed, and I don't see why not, it's the only source of info I've gotten about it that wasn't restricted by some kind of divine intervention or divine law. I have to, or well, not just me, but Malekith, the beast, must die. No.
Beast itself.
Yeah. It seems the blades are a part of him. Hey, I don't remember if I ever told you all what the beast looks like. If I have, forgive me for repeating myself. But it's an immeasurably large, shark-like creature with jagged blades like mountains coming out of its back. Teeth as large as buildings. It chooses a worthy, in quotations because I can't lift my arms right now, champion. Really, it picks a victim to enact its will on, and lets itself be captured. Tells them they completed a great feat of strength, and it will bless them with great power and the ability to protect those they care about. But it's all a lie.
Wow.
Any other questions?
What the hell are we going to do?
I've been asking myself that for the last 280 years.
Well,
Is Loyd still eating the baby? I can't sit up right now.
Lloyd's puking his fucking brains out.
Oh, nope, that's the sound of vomit.
As after time, the effects of each of your madness, well, Lloyd's madness wears off. It's been some time. It's just vomit now.
I lay down on the ground. I'm exhausted and disgusted.
So, bad news, by the way. I have no clothes now.
Well,
And,
luckily there's no one in sight to see.
well, more bad news on the account of I can't sleep. I don't recover as well as y'all, and, well, I gotta kill things to regain my strength. They don't have to be big things, just little things. Just animals and shit, so somebody would have helped me up and I go kill a bunch of squirrels real quick, that'd be great.
Moros does not help him.
Oh, you know what? This is fair. If, you just give me a minute, I'm sure I can figure out a way to sit up.
I think I'm good on dinner.
Yeah. He slowly makes his way up to his knees. I gotta think, okay. Alright, I'm gonna crawl over there and I'm gonna look for some squirrels. I'll be back. He slowly fucking crawls on his hands and knees towards the edge of the woods.
Just crawling away.
He cannot sleep, so he can't get a full rest.
I didn't hear no bell.
He can't be healed by healing magic. Healing magic hurts him. The only way he can heal, and it's the part of the curse, is through the blades. You just see him in the woods chucking them back and forth as they return to him over and over for a good, 30 minutes.
He's just hoping he hits something at this point.
Oh,
All right.
let's see
I'm
if
gonna
I
get
hit
out.
something.
You're just aiming at a random spot.
I'm just, anytime I see something move, I just start throwing it. That doesn't, obviously isn't, as big as a human.
Obviously.
Little movements.
As you see the little squirrel climbing the tree, you don't even need to roll damage for this. It goes, and it falls out the tree. And then there's a bird that's about to fly away. You just hear, as it falls out of the sky.
Was that chicken?
Oh, that one's gonna miss, but it'll come back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One just hits a bunch of brushery. However, the next one, you end up hitting...
6, 13.
There's a little rat, and he's got a little wooden stove set up on a tree, and he's cooking. Turns over.
I killed Remy!
Immediately turns into a fucking spurt of blood.
Alright, one more and that should be good.
Fling another cleaver.
Alright.
As this last one, it hits a boar.
Good.
It keels over.
13, 19, 28. So that's about... Yeah, that's about a short rest worth of healing. As I slowly get back up to my feet. Alright. Now, I understand I don't have fleshy bits anymore, but does anyone have a cloth I could throw over my groin? It's still uncomfortable to be looked at like this.
Take my cape.
Well, thank you.
And now I'm gonna dig a hole.
And I
Really
will help
big
him
hole.
dig a hole.
This nice
Digging a
patchy
hole.
grass over here.
What you building a hole for, man?
I'm throwing all the fucking bodies in there.
We're making a grave.
I would like to take the time while they're digging the grave. Moros would like to take the time to pray.
Okay. Moros says you take the time to pray. You sit, you close your eyes, you just feel the connection of nature around you, tapping into it. You swear you hear, somewhere deep in the woods, there's the call of a giant elk. I can't make elk noises, but it's an elk. There's some sort of elk noise coming from deep
That's
within.
about what an elk sounds like.
That was actually pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically an elk noise. That's about what it sounds like.
Anything else, Zach, before I say anything?
Continue, my brother.
I just in the prayer, I take the time to hope. I pray that I hope the Allen people find a proper rest and are reunited in the afterlife. In addition, Moros prays for forgiveness for himself, for Loyd, and for Korus. That they did not and were not in control of their actions at the time. And despite how Moros is going to continue acting because he's pissed off and upset, he understands that the madness did play a role. But he hopes that this does not happen again. And if it happens again, give him the strength to do what must be done. And that's it.
Okay.
After we finish digging the hole, Korus is going to walk back over to his tattered cloak and
Whoa, Korus.
broken mask. I'm going to reach down and I'm going to grab a pouch that was on my hip. I'm going to walk back over, and I'm going to on the grave lay out 5 different wood carving. Well, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5.
Oh, that was you.
Of the symbol of Sarkat.
And what this
Got
symbol
them
is-
safely.
I can describe this to everybody.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're gonna have to describe it.
Yep, it is a skull in the background with a scale in the foreground, like a weight scale. They are balanced. They are not off-put. It is perfectly balanced.
And he'll just say, got them safely, for I could not protect them. And he'll walk away.
All right. Anybody else like to do anything in this area before we move on?
I look at Loyd. Should we leave the grandfather? As fucked up as it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do
He
you
had
do
a
this
lot of
out of Moros' sight?
I'm whispering this to him, so
Okay.
I'll stealth it for you.
Listen, my days as a mercenary have taught me
Dead.
to loot everything.
That's out of my sight.
All right.
So you're going to
I'll do
loot
that.
the old man?
Do you have good sleight of hand, or do you want me to do it?
You can do it. I don't have good sleight of hand.
I've okay. I'll take the help then. Yes, we're gonna loot the old man. That's the first one. Yeah, so that first one.
I don't even see what they say. Oh, 20 and 17.
Yeah.
You see that everything he pretty much had was burned to a crisp,
Fuck,
except
shit.
for one
Is
item.
my fucking rod still there? I swear to God.
be.
Which you do
What
find.
was left?
It is a metal slab that you saw him using earlier. He was like running his fingers up this slab. Loyd, you would know that this is some sort of magical device from a far place.
I'm gonna pick that up. Looking at it, this shouldn't be here. I tell that to Korus.
Is it?
What
Oh,
is
we're
it?
not there.
Who was that thing he was swiping on?
What is it, Zach?
So, what this item is, it is a tablet of knowledge. What this is it's basically a slab. It has a heads-up display on it and can display information. It's very similar to what you would consider a cell phone. When it lights up, it lights a bright blue color.
So it's like a what?
It's like
It's like a tablet.
You can see on this are records of inventory of items he sold, how much money he's made. It's just to contain information, nothing more, nothing less.
Okay. It's just like a tablet where you can keep track of shit.
It's like a really fancy notebook. Got it.
Pretty much.
Oh, here I found this as well. It was like the only other thing that wasn't destroyed, and I hand him back the the immovable rod.
Well,
It's a
I guess
magic
I'll
item.
find
It's not getting destroyed.
the next person to sell it to. Or I could just keep it and use it.
I mean, it worked against the vampire spawn pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, that's well. Should we leave before any of the ones that weren't here decide to show up and assume we're all bad and try to murder all of us?
Wasn't that the entire family?
Was it? I don't know.
Lived. The mother lived.
Oh,
She escaped.
That's both good and really bad for
Come
me.
back to find only a mound that covers the corpses of her entire family. We do understand that wherever we go now, we potentially will be doing this to countless other families wherever we go. And for every time that you turn, if Loyd and I do not immediately stop you, the blood will be on our hands as well.
I've lived every day the last 200 years understanding that. But there's nothing I can do about it. The best I can do is try to do good in the world to counteract the bad I've done.
At least don't do it to children that I name.
Let me ask you this, Korus. When were you going to tell us?
When I was sure you wouldn't split the back of my skull open upon me telling you.
What will happen if we do that?
The same thing you saw here.
Ad infinitum.
No. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I know as much about this fucking curse as you do. I know it is bad. I do not want to fall unconscious or incapacitate myself, whatever the fuck. Words are hard for me. I didn't go to no fancy school. I grew up in a small fishing town. But basically, I don't want to lose control. You don't want me to lose control. However, if I do lose control, I trust you'll fucking take me out. I mean, what better to destroy an undead monstrosity than, well, a paladin? Your strikes seem to hold a stronger blow than the average.
Moros' lips purse. You can tell he's trying to hold back. He's angry. But your words do speak logical sense to him.
Hold on, wait a second. You see Korus start to rub at his bones real quick. Why ain't it coming off? No. I don't... Anyone got a flask of water? I can't get any of this ash off of me.
I have spit.
I don't... Spit in my hand, go. Fuck, I got the gloves on still. These things. Spit on my forearm, there you go. We'll see if this works. He starts trying to rub it off again. What the fuck is going on? Why ain't it coming off? I don't think this is ash on me.
What is it?
I just think my bones are black now.
Just all over, or where? Specifically
Everywhere.
Here?
If you can, if you're able to zoom in on the map at all, I updated his token. Everything is now pitch black. Before, where his horns were white and he had, his hands and the bones you had seen were white. Everything is now darkened and blackened, like he was burned in a fire.
Okay.
I don't know what this means. I don't like this. This sucks.
Moros is looking at you. I do not like it, but you make some level of insane logic makes sense, I will continue to travel with you. But if that happens again,
You'll cleave my skull off. You will.
I don't know what I will do, but there will be something. We will find a way. I want to help you, Korus, but at the same time I must protect.
If it comes
Nature.
to it, you cleave my skull off. You hear me, son?
Moros looks right at him.
This is not
Yes.
me being some old curmudgeon man. This is now is, I mean, partly why I didn't want you all to find out about it. Now that you know about it, it's as much your responsibility as it is mine.
Yes. Exactly.
And I will trust, as brutal as it is, that if it comes to it, you all will find a way to put me in the ground for good.
I think we'll need to work on it soon. Unfortunately, things do not get better. But we will try to avoid that with all costs. When you are in control, you are a good person. And that is apparent. I have seen it. But we have to make sure you stay in control. If we can't outright eliminate the curse, then there has to be a way we can find a way to control the curse. Either way, that is a problem that we will work on as we go. As you said before, we must, as you have done your whole life, we must continue and try to make a small difference for what we have. The three of us wrought upon these people.
1.5 of us. Okay, as fucked up as it was, you can't really fault Loyd for eating the baby. I mean, that wasn't his fault.
That is true. That is true.
You know, I'll take, you know, I'll take the, and yeah, I mean, you were the righteous defender, so it's 1.5, 1.5.
I don't resort to eating
Babies,
intelligent life.
Does that mean you would eat a goblin baby?
Nor monsters.
I hear, you know, ogre, sometimes when cooked right, tastes great.
I'll pass. I'll pass on the ogres. I'll pass on the orcs.
Myself,
I'll pass on the goblins.
Why would you eat an orc? They're like humans, just with big tusks.
Some people say they taste like pork.
Ain't that what they say about humans too?
And there you go. I will not eat.
Is that why they call y'all long pigs or something like that?
What?
Oh, is that that might just be a non-humanoid term? That might have been really racist. I don't actually know.
Wow.
Well, no. Usually, the hairless monkey is what humans are referred to as.
No, thank God. I can continue to use long pig.
That one's just made up, but it also sounds very racist.
I can tolerate murder on a mass scale, but racism, Korus, I draw the line there.
We're gonna have to kill
This
him
is where the
again.
journey ends. Hey, okay.
All right, you young folk and your fucking PC language.
You're lucky I don't dye my hair blue.
We're canceling him. Baron's canceling him.
Oh god.
All right, now where the fuck is the Lich's phylactery at?
Didn't he say it was like north of here?
I don't know. I cannot say that. That would have been very rude.
North of here?
No, that was Dalton saying that, stuck in Korus' voice.
Did
I had to
Zach
bite my
send you
tongue.
something to
No,
say?
I had to bite my tongue because my brain was like, I'd ask the old man, but I just put him 6 feet under. I was like,
Yeah.
It's not something Korus would say. It's something Dalton would say, but it's not something Korus would say.
You know what Raph would say?
Ask the old man anyways.
I mean, none of us have speak with dead, so...
No, onward and upwards.
All right.
Onward and upwards.
Excuse me. As you all make your way... Oh my god. Anywho... as you all head northward, out of the Starbeak outpost, you see an open field of spineless vines are spread amongst the field. The path narrows ahead both north and east, assuming there are clearings in this direction. You can see that these vines that are, it's the green stuff, kind of like right over here. It's not technically a bush, this is the vines I'm talking about. They are moving on their own, and you can see in the middle of this clearing that there are 3 boars kind of just nibbling at the dirt, and they might be eating bugs of some kind, you're not sure.
Do the boars look friendly? Insight check for Moros?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, do they, you know, because he's a human nature enough, so I assume he'd be able to kind of, like, insight into what they're doing. That's a 5, though.
Not a difficult check. You could tell they're just grazing, just trying to eat whatever they can find.
I cast Speak with Animals, then.
Oh, do you? You have Speak with Animals?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
You cast Speak with Animals. What is when you cast a spell, is there any, like, visual... What do people see?
They see from Moros's... So what they'll see is Moros's mouth still moves, like he's speaking common, but the noises that come out of his mouth are not common. You hear, like, the dialect of the pig, of the boar, so you'll hear, like, snorts and grunts and whatever. And around his, like, mouth area, like, there's this almost, I wouldn't say like a mist, but a, like, sort of like a mist, like an aura of radiant, I would say, like, yeah, just like a radiant aura near his mouth. So you can tell it's like being enchanted. And he's going to ask the boars for directions to the phylactery, or if they've seen a phylactery, a lost temple, right? It's a lost temple or some shit like that?
Yep. You just don't know how to get in there or where to find it. You have no leads.
Yes. I'm asking them, does that, what you just said to me, does that sound familiar to them? And do they know the way there, or have they heard anything about this?
Name.
Well, the only temple we know here is the Temple to the Beautiful. The only thing that I could tell you is there's a big scary tree
And he points to this clearing over in this direction.
through these vines. But it is most foolish to go through these vines. That is all I know.
Why is that?
Oh, I would touch one and show you, but it may cost me my life.
Some of those kind of vines. You know, so this is a temple called to the Beautiful?
Yes, the beautiful. The mother of
Can
nature.
you tell me anything about... Oh. The Mother of Nature, you say?
Yes.
Do you know anyone who's ever been in this temple? Or been there? Perhaps a friend of yours?
Not necessarily a temple, it's more like an effigy. A location to pray. But, we sometimes go back there and graze, but the elks, they scare us off. They don't want us there. I don't know why.
Very well, gentlemen. Thank you for your help.
Of course.
I toss them like a little bit of rations.
They just eat it. That's all you guys hear as they scurry off into the woods up north.
Korus, still a little hurt, starts to grab his cleaver, shakes his head, thinks better about it. No, he was just talking to him. He'd be mad.
I would be mad, Korus. I would definitely be mad. Thank you for your restraint.
Oh shit, a rabbit! Shook!
The rabbit's fucking dead.
Yeah, rabbit's dead.
Yeah, as there's a rabbit just jumping up towards you.
9 more HP,
And-
yay!
Just dies. Animal slaughter over here, literally, including owls.
Almost back to HP.
All
Almost
right.
okay. I'm almost okay.
So, do you guys want to go through the safe way to the east, or do you want to try to attempt to go to the north through the razor vines?
Let me check something real quick, because I feel like I've got a favored terrain thing for forest and stuff, so we could probably think about that if we wanted to.
I mean, we might just be able to carve our way through. We got weapons, we got some access to magical fire.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. I'm with him. If we want to go Razorvine, I'm with it.
Alright.
Going through the razor vines? Alright. How are you guys just gonna cleave your way through?
Give me a second. Let me look at my sheet real quick.
I can cast Divine Sense, or I can well, I'm not casting it right now, but this is a question. I can cast Divine Sense amongst other things. Could I potentially sense if the source of this magic is like demonic or whatever?
1 second.
Cast it and find out.
Yeah. You can just we'll just say you cast it. I'm gonna read what it says and then give me an answer.
Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck? Hero Forge got rid of their... Damn it.
Okay. All right. What you can sense as you cast your divine sense is there's a mix of order and chaos, a mixture of good and evil, radiant and necrotic magic emanates through this woods. It's an odd combination for sure.
Okay. I relay this information to the others. There is a source of both divine and necrotic magic here in these woods.
Yeah,
I think this might be the source of what's going on.
Alright. Well, either way, Magic Man.
All right, so are you guys chopping your way through the razor vines up north? Or going to
I'm with
the
that.
east?
I'm letting the Magic Man lead the way. The man who's got the nose for the bad shit.
Oh, me? Yeah,
Yes.
I'll just continuously have this like little divine sense sort of thing going here. I'll just concentrate and carry it with me. Yeah.
Okay. So you can tell that coming from the east is this more radiant magic, this more divine magic, and coming from the north is that necrotic, dark, evil energy.
Zach, I want to listen to this. Oh no. Where are the elks sounding from?
You heard it off far in the distance in the eastern part of the woods.
So that's to the left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll go that way.
All right, you want to go to the east. Cool. I will describe what you see in the next area very, very shortly. Doop, doo, doo, doop, doop, doop. All right, so there we are. In the heart of this foggy forest, a large clearing emerges like a secret sanctuary, shrouded in an ethereal mist that lends an air of mystery to the surroundings. The dense fog softens the edges of the towering trees, transforming them into ghostly silhouettes that loom in the background. About 100 yards ahead is an opening to the left-hand side, and near a thick, heavily obscuring fog on the north side of this clearing, there is a jaguar that appears to have been torn apart viciously.
Oh. Gods. What could have done that? Survival check on the corpse of the jaguar.
Something not too
Absolutely.
friendly.
Give me 1 second. Alright, survival check to kind of identify the wounds to perhaps help me identify what did this. Alright. Yeah, 14.
14. You're able to see that this thing was torn apart by something with claws. Now, the size of these claws that are imbued in this jaguar come from potentially a large creature. So it's definitely a large creature with claws. However, you can't find any other identifiers of what may have caused the death of this jaguar specifically.
Okay. Something with claws did this, that's for sure. Mean, nasty claws. But as to what, I cannot tell. We need to be careful. I'm gonna cast Divine Sense. Or not Divine Sense. I'm gonna cast, what is the one I'm casting? Is it Divine Sense? Yeah, I'm gonna detect good and evil. Within 60 feet of me. Or, yeah, within 60 feet of me. Any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. Celestial fiend undead, shit like that. They're revealed. Or like, I get like a little ping as to, oh, they're over there.
As you ping in this area, you get no sense of anything being around you at this time.
Very well. Alright. Any ideas, gentlemen?
I think we just continue on the way we've been.
Yeah, I'm not much of a tracker here.
I'm also really bad at that kind of stuff.
I guess I will handle this then. I continue the tracking.
Most of my time spent out in nature, I wasn't exactly aware, or well, you know, in control. So
That is true.
Alright, so you're going to continue to use your divine sense to ping where this divine magic is coming from?
Yes.
Alright, it is
I
coming
continue
from...
following it.
It is coming from, like, the southeast portion. There's a clearing and some thick brush. You can't see past the thick brush, but you could walk through it. It's getting stronger and stronger the closer you get to this clearing, by the way.
Well then, do we walk through it, gentlemen?
Yeah.
I mean, I say we do. I say we confront whatever this is head on.
Then yeah, let's do it.
Alright. As you all slowly make your way through the thick brush, you eventually come to a clearing. This clearing beyond the brush reveals a beautiful garden of flowers unlike anything that you have seen before. This stands out because in these seemingly depressing woods, you notice that there was a lack of color and vibrance. There were some flowers scattered about here and there, but they were very dull. You see that there are a few elk that are just grazing amongst the grass in this clearing. And to the north, you see these, this right up here, there's a rock. It's like this cliff. So there's some sort of 50-foot high cliff up here that it looked like if you could potentially stand up there and get up there somehow. You also see grazing by this statue, and next to this statue is a elk that surpasses the size of any of the other elk around it. And as you walk through the clearing, Moros, it turns and locks eyes with you. Its beady eyes, it's seemingly staring into your very soul right now.
Can I speak with animals?
Yes, you can. You see it just stares at you. You going to say anything to it, to maybe ask it a question, or?
Yes. I'm going to slowly raise my left hand towards the creature to show it that I don't mean it any harm. I greet him, so let me... Greetings. My name is Moros Omenborn. I am a knight of the Wild Hunt, a friend to nature, and to creatures like you. I see you seem to be the one in charge here. Kind of pointing out his, collective group of elk with him.
You see the elk has locked eyes with you, and there's a moment of silence as it just seemingly stares into your soul. Its eyes seemingly fogged over as it opens its mouth. And what you hear from this is not natural at all. You hear a very loud sound. Something that only you can hear. The beckoning sound of a horn. As you see the other elk, they start running out of the woods, running into the statue, causing it to break. All the elk have left. You have heard some sort of call.
I turn and I look at the other two near me. I look at Loyd and I look at Korus. Did you all hear and see that?
Hear what?
No. I didn't hear nothing.
The elk. It spoke to me. But it didn't speak words. It
I was gonna say, isn't that normal for you speaking with animals?
It spoke. But a horn came from the other side. Zach, can I insight check to see if it wants... Am I supposed to follow the elk?
Why don't you roll me a charisma check?
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Alright, charisma check. Five. Oof.
Okay. You try to interpret what this message might mean, and then again you hear a sound coming just from the area you are in. The sound of a loud horn.
There's something here. I don't know what, but there's something here. It's trying to tell me something, but I do not understand. I've never heard this before. How are you two not hearing this?
I'm
There is...
confused. Are you under the effects of the forest?
You might be.
I don't think so. It didn't affect me before, but...
Dude, follow it.
I follow it. I don't know where it's leading me. Is it leading me somewhere, Zach?
It is
Can I
leading
tell
you
it's
back
leading
to where you guys found the jaguar.
Okay, then I go that way.
Gotcha.
I follow it.
As your lead seemingly draws to an ear, you go and we'll say you guys walk up to the jaguar's body, and you see this very, very thick, dense fog in front of you. You can see that the blood trail leads into the fog, as if something went back there. Maybe it's an area you can explore. You don't know. You would have to check it out.
Do you still hear it?
Do I still hear it?
You don't hear it.
I guess I'll point to that thing and say, I think that is where we are meant to go. Something is in there.
Alright then.
Well, lead the way.
It seems to want you.
Alright. Very well. Stealthily approach the cave.
As you go through the mist, you notice that you've indeed entered a cave. Stealthily. As you guys have now entered this cavern, you see that the path that you walk, you see like a land bridge. Your right side is completely covered, so you can't see this little thing down here. And you can see as you look to the left, it just drops down into a fog, deep into a pit that you probably shouldn't fall down. There's this natural land bridge connecting to the other side with pathways going to the either only down, and then there is one that goes even deeper down. So here are the paths you can go. I'll just draw along here. You go this way. This is down. This is up. And this is down again.
Alright.
Which area do you guys want to go check out first? So I'm assuming you're crossing the first natural land bridge, getting to the midway point here on the map, right?
Yes.
Okay. As you come down here, you can see streaks of blood.
Can
coming.
we be
Yes.
Can we be stealthing? Like at my request, can the three of us be stealthy?
Yeah, you certainly can. Make me a stealth check, everybody. Oof.
All right.
8. Not that great, but okay.
14.
Okay, as you all kind of hunch over, going across the first bridge down.
How lit is it in here?
How big?
How lit?
Oh, it is not lit at all. It is like dark.
It's so lit, bro.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I will tell Loyd to stay close. I will turn to Loyd and I'll say, stay close, Loyd.
Okay.
I don't want him to not have vision on the creature, because he doesn't have dark vision like I do.
I scaled.
But we go ahead and move forward to there, or to the little dot area that you pointed out. I do have my sword unsheathed, and I would like to divine sense. I've used up all 3 of my divine senses. I used up all my... Oh, I did use up... Oh, I have 1 left. Okay, never mind. I will save that then. I've got 1 last spell slot for my... what's it called? My Harness Divine Power. So I get 1 level 1 spell. So I will save that, actually. Never mind. I will just sit here and I'll do like a perception check to see if I can sense the creature nearby. 7. Fuck. Things well hidden in
It's
it.
not hard to see it. It's not really trying to make its presence not known because it did hear you. You see the form climbing upwards towards this landing the opposite of you guys. What appears to be an owl bear. You can see very clearly in shades of black and white that, yeah, this thing is definitely decayed. An undead creature. It is an undead owl bear. It is not living.
What the fuck?
I thought his face looked fucky.
Wild Mother, preserve us. That is not friendly.
She definitely preserved that one.
Does it see us?
It's definitely locking eyes with you as it's slowly climbing up these inclines.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say
Can we
let's
get on?
fucking hit this.
Can we get on the platform,
I'm gonna go
please?
ahead.
I don't want to hit it. I don't want to be on the bridge when this thing decides to attack us.
All right, so we'll just roll initiative.
16 for Moros, a good roll. Yay.
Nice.
No. Sheet. 16.
$16.
Nice. Everybody got a 16. All
Nice.
right. So we'll start with Moros Overboard.
I'm going to. He's got to come up to us, right? So
He does.
he's got to go a fair amount, I think. Let's see from where he is. He's got to go. He's got to go 20 feet just to get to that platform over there. From there to there is another like 40. So we got like a turn or two to hit him with some melee or some range stuff before he gets to us in melee. Yeah, I'm gonna stand like right over here, kind of, to like prevent him from coming any forward than that like land bridge area. And as I move over there, I'm going to toss a javelin at that motherfucker. And I want to say that I'm aiming for a limb, one of his hind legs, to see if I can like slow it down, disable it, make it easier to deal with. 17.
17 hits.
10 for damage.
Sorry.
Bless you. No, you're fine. 10 points of damage. All right. Is that your turn?
That is it. As I go running forward and I give it a mighty Zeusian toss of my javelin.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yep.
All right, Korus, it's your turn.
Yeah, let's just do this. Keep it simple, stupid. That's gonna miss. That's an 11.
Yep. As it goes
Alright.
completely missing off.
And then bonus action, hand Nix again. That's a 13. That's probably also gonna miss.
13 actually just hits.
Okay. That's 11 points of damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. Loyd, it's your turn.
Alright. Well. Can I see this?
No, it's dark in here, brother.
What are you throwing your cleavers at?
Guys, what's going on? I clearly heard it, but I'm asking, what the fuck is this thing?
Oh, owlbear. Real fucking ugly one, too.
I can't see it.
Light something.
Do you have, like, a torch, or...
I didn't add a backpack. So I didn't add an equipment.
Fuck, you don't got, like, no, you don't carry a bow and arrow on you. Of course you wouldn't have any arrows. That'd be stupid.
I throw my dagger in its direction. Korus, where is it? Point. Korus?
Point at it.
Right there? Good.
Yeah, roughly.
Good.
Roll an attack with disadvantage because you can't see the creature.
That's a 10.
You just hear ding, 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 ding.
Oh. There goes that dagger.
No, because I'm going to use my bonus action to telekinetic movement back to me.
Nice.
All right. Is that all for you, sir?
Yes.
All right. On its turn, the owlbear is going to move up a little bit and then jump across, boom, onto this platform here. So that is, it's got 5 more feet of movement. It can get to about right here, and it is going to use its main action to dash up to Moros, and that is its turn. After this, Moros and Korus, what you guys see emerging from the same location that owlbear came from is another owlbear. And it is going to be able to get up over here. It is going to dash, so it can get up to here. Can it jump across this platform? Let's see. Just barely. As it hops across this platform over here, and that is all of its movement. So it is now Moros' turn. There are 2 owlbears. What do you do?
Alright, as this happens, Moros has his greatsword like in front of him, at the one in front of him, and he kind of turns his head to the right side, seeing the other. Always 2. Never can be easy. Never 1. Always 2. And as this happens, Moros is going to then step forward into the owlbear in front of him, and he is going to use a shoving action to shove the owlbear off the cliff into the abyss below. Like, just step forward, and he's going to take like the pommel of his greatsword and smack it to the right and shove into it as he's doing so.
Okay, so it's going to be a strength contest.
See. Athletics or just strength?
This is going to be... Let's do strength versus strength.
Very well.
Alrighty.
21.
21. And oh, shit, that's dex, not strength.
21.
Oh my god. Roll it again.
Roll again. Fuck. Roll again.
Yes.
20.
You just see it fall. It doesn't make a sound. It just falls down into the abyss, and you see it disappear. And then you hear, as it dies, the sound of whispering emerging from the depths. And then they come right in front of you and then trail down into the direction the owlbears emerged from in this cave.
As that happens, is that a bonus action to shove, or is that my main action?
That is your main action. Shove is a main action in 5e.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Poppy?
I still have my bonus. I just want to make sure. Oh, I could do ensnaring strike and hold this creature still that's next to me, but I'm gonna move a little bit. I'm gonna circle around this one. Now that I shoved off its undead mate, I see this one after I shove that one off the cliff and watch it fall for a second. I turn back to that one, turn my greatsword towards it. Now I'm circling it back to this side very slowly, and then that'll be my turn.
All right, Korus, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna move forward. Hexblade's curse this guy that's left, and then throw a hand axe. That's a 16.
16 hits. Roll me damage.
That is 13 points of damage.
All right, as you unleash one of your cleavers, and it takes off a nice chunk of its stomach as the cleaver comes back to you.
That is my turn.
All right. Loyd, it is pitch dark, scary, and Korus has just moved away from you.
I walk forward.
Korus, where are you?
Just walk straight. Just walk the way you were going. Don't turn, and you'll be okay.
Is that you?
All right. Yes, this is me. Yeah.
Where is it?
It's in front of you. Go another 15 feet.
I'm gonna run at it.
You're in 15 feet. You'll slam into it.
I slam into the thing.
And you just hear growl coming from it.
You smell that?
It's undead.
Ugh.
Put your hand on it and stab it in the gut.
Alright, I'm going to attack it. Since I'm within 10 feet, I should be able to hit this thing without disadvantage. Or is it pitch black?
It's pitch black, brother. Yeah.
That's why you put your hand on it so you can't lose it.
Alright, I'm gonna put my hand on it and stab.
Setting up your strike. 16 hits. Oh wait, you have to roll it. Was that after disadvantage? I think so. Oh, no,
I still have to roll a disadvantage?
Yeah.
He's got his hand on it.
Okay, if he's got his hand on it,
All
then
right,
yeah,
all right.
you're fine.
16 still hits. 16 still hits.
It's like it's a big ass creature. If you got his hand on it, it's really hard to miss.
You're actually right. That's why I was like, yeah, wait a second. What am I saying? 11 points of damage.
I'm going to use Psionic Strike.
For an additional 9 damage.
For a total of 20 damage.
Alright. Is there anything else that you can do on your turn?
Yeah, I have, oh shit, I'm level 4. I'll Action Surge.
Alright, you use Action Surge. Tapping into your fighter abilities, you are going to attack again, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes, that definitely hits. Roll me your damage. 8 points of damage. Alright, as you get one strike off and use your psionic ability, and then you take another slash in the opposite direction and taking a nice gash into this creature, leaking out of its just torn flesh is a disgusting black ichor. And it's getting all over you. It is thick and gross.
Ew, ew.
And stinky. Alright, is that your turn?
I'm gonna need a bath after this. But yes, that is my turn.
Alright, you see that this creature, it is going to go after the one who just stabbed it, and it's going to use its multi-attack. It's going to make one with its beak as it tries to peck at you. It rolled a 22. You're going to take 14 points of piercing damage. And then it's going to take its claws and come swiping down on you. Ooh, natural 1. As it completely misses. Swishing right by you. Moros Omenborn, it is your turn.
I took that 14, right?
Yes, you took the 14.
Okay.
Very well. It is my turn. Alright, let me think for a moment. I'm just going to strike the creature. I think. Alright, how low is it? How bloody is it looking?
It's looking pretty fucked up.
Alright, I'm going to roll a great sword attack on it. Actually, wait, can I circle it and get advantage on the strike if I'm flanking it?
Oh, yeah. You're not disengaged, or you're not, like, getting away from it or anything, so it won't take...
Alright, well then I'll circle it and get advantage. Alright, great sword attack.
So you get on the other side of your ally.
Ooh,
Oh,
11.
no, it misses as you go to swing. And because of the psionic ability you see that Loyd used, you see it kind of, like, tense up a little bit, and it causes your attack to just miss.
Unfortunate. Very well.
Oh no, it's all my fault.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Korus, it's your turn.
Alright. I'll step over slightly to the side so I'm not chucking axes at the back of Loyd's head.
Please don't.
And... Cleaver. That's a natural 20 on that one.
Oh, hell.
And then an 18 on the other one. So here's the natural 20 first. So 5, 6, 11, plus 6, 17, plus 4 is 21. And then here is the second cleaver. Plus 13, so 34 points of damage.
Alright, describe to me the death of this owlbear.
Going to catching both cleavers, or catching the other cleavers coming back from the last turn. I'm going to raise both cleavers over the head, throw them forward. They're going to slice through, hit the wall, boomerang back, and then cut it again, cutting it into 4 different sections. Hind legs, middle, head, just straight through. And then come back. And I get to heal! Yay! Oh my god, another 9 HP.
As you heal up after the death of this owlbear, very similar to after the death of the first owlbear, you see its eyes, you see a purple misty magic emanates from it for a moment before dissipating, and you hear the sound of whispers going down to where these owlbears came from.
Oh. No.
Fuck.
Now
Whispers.
we carry on. And takes a moment, and Moros looks at the other two to see how their conditions are.
Doing fine.
Y'all got anything to plug your ears?
What?
You know, like wax or something to plug your ears. Sure, I got something in here. Let me look. Hold on.
Moros looks at his like bags, and he has like cloth and stuff like that. I could stuff some gauze in my ear, perhaps.
All right, I have some tinder. There's some cloth in this tinder box if you want to use this, Loyd. I imagine because, well, every part of me would technically be an orifice sound can travel through. I imagine there's no plug in it for me, so here.
All right. I shall take
I mean, you know, it might be like those, you know, fucking old legends, like them old. Oh wait, neither of you grew up on the coast. I can't remember. I mean, I know Moros didn't. What am I saying? You grew up in the Badlands. Did you, Loyd?
No.
All right. Well, there's an old, like, fisherman's tale of sailors when they go out to sea and they hear this beautiful lady who will sing a song for them, and it will entrap them and guide them into the rocks. And the way that sailors dealt with that was they would plug wax or cotton in their ears to not be able to hear it. But what if it's like that?
It could be correct. Well, Moros takes the precaution and stuffs his ears.
All right. Gonna have to stay extra close now, Loyd.
Will do. Not exactly capable of saying everything like all of you.
Moros will also light a torch and give it to him, because I have one.
I have 10 just sitting in my backpack. You know, it would be smart of me to remember that I have these. Here, actually, why am I holding on to them? Take off my fucking backpack and I give it to Loyd. There you go. I don't need them. I don't know why I was carrying them around still. Alright. Well, I guess we head down then.
Yes. Continuing on,
As you
we go to the source.
As you navigate deeper into the den of these undead owlbears, you can see that there's some crumpled rock in this. I'll move your guys' characters.
Thank you.
Some crumbled rocks, and let's see who has the highest. What's everyone's passive perception?
14.
His is higher than mine, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, mine's 11.
Let's see what Loyd is. Loyd is 13. So, Korus,
Yeah,
you
my
notice.
page won't fucking scroll down for some reason.
You see through the rubble. You
15.
can see some
Oh, wait,
sort
13.
of. As you're looking through the rubble, you can see this metal, what appears to be a door that hasn't been opened in a long, long time, covered in rocks from what you can assume is this cavern just collapsing over time due to erosion. This metal has a sort of purple hue with a silver kind of trim to it, some sort of metal filigree.
Okay.
There's a door here, and it looks like it's been trapped for quite a while. Probably our way forward.
I'm gonna use my last bit of I'm gonna touch my my amulet, my amulet of the wild hunt, my symbol, right? And I'm gonna use it is harness divine power. I can use an additional level 1 spell, and I use divine sense or whatever.
Oh yeah. Emerging beyond this door, you can sense some great necrotic presence, and you can hear that this whispering now is getting louder and louder and louder and louder. The whispering is louder than it was in the woods when you first entered. This could be the source of the origins of these whispers.
I turn to the other two, and I say, "This is it. I can sense it in there. The whispers grow like that of an orchestra reaching its crescendo. Can we take a short rest before we go in, so that way anybody that needs a small health little boost can take it?"
Absolutely, you guys can take a short rest.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm all out. I'm tapped on everything, so I need some
Let's
kind
take a
of
short rest for you. You run on short rest too, so that's good.
Short rest.
Yep. All right, I now got my Hexblade's
Roll a
curse
hit
back.
dice.
Nice.
All right.
Did it roll it?
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything. No.
Son of a bitch. 1d10 plus 3. I'm gonna roll that real quick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Nine.
9. All right. After you all rest for a little bit, it's going to take you guys some time to clear up the rubble, to move, to get access to this door. So I'm assuming you guys are taking the time to do that. We'll say you guys do that after you take your rest. And now the door is exposed enough to the size where you could potentially push it open and all fit in.
I suggest we call it here and leave the door for the next time.
Oh, we can
Because
do
it's
that.
10:30.
It is. I agree. All right, guys. I'll do the outro in post.
We'd like to before you stop recording. I just want to say, rest in piss, OJ. We're smoking on that OJ pack. Fuck you, burn in hell.
Yikes.
Facts on God. OJ's a bitch.